Hello, this is John again, and I'm going to talk about the important things you have to know about junk silver. The definition of junk silver is an informal term for any silver coin in circulated condition and has no collectible value above the value of their silver metal content. So any US dime, quarter, half dollar, or dollar dated 1964 or older is 90% silver. The most common ones you'll encounter are the Roosevelt dimes, 1946 to 1964, the Washington quarters, 1932 to 1964, and the Kennedy half dollar, 1964. At present, silver is very low at $16 an ounce, and thus a great buying opportunity for many. In regards to dimes, quarters, and half dollars, $1 face value of these coins contain 0.715 troy ounces of silver. Therefore, $1.40 face value of junk silver equals 1 ounce of silver. So if we get $1.40 of junk silver would have the same amount of silver as that silver eagle. So half dollars, they have slightly more silver than 2 quarters and 10 dimes, and may cost a little extra from some dealers. And also there's less mintage of these. So try to pick up half dollars if you can get the opportunity. Circulated Morgan and Peace dollars have even more silver than 2 half dollars. We're looking at 0.7735 troy ounces. Therefore, due to its collectible value and more silver, it'll demand a higher premium. I have seen circulated Peace dollars and common 1921 Morgans going for $19 to $21, and older Morgan dollars, 1878 to 1904, going for $22 to $28 depending on condition. So what are the advantages of junk silver over other types of bullion? Well, silver dimes and quarters provide small increments of barter. In a crisis situation, small change can put food on the table or put gas in the car. But the question remains, there's a learning curve, and at present, most people don't know about pre-1964 coins. So will this form of barter be accepted by the public in a crisis situation? So how would you compare junk silver with other bullion investments? So we're going to compare the junk silver versus the silver eagles versus the silver dollars versus the generic rounds and bars. So the ones that are government backed are the junk silver, silver eagles, and the silver dollars. The ones with the lowest premium are the junk silver and the generic rounds and bars, with the highest premium going to the silver dollars. As far as availability, the junk silver and the silver dollars are limited, whereas the silver eagle and rounds are very plentiful. As far as recognizability, it's definitely the government-backed ones, the junk silver, the silver eagle, and silver dollars, with a slight edge going to the silver eagles. And as far as liquidity, the ones that could be sold at a moment's notice, it would also be the government-backed ones, namely the junk silver, silver eagles, and the silver dollars, with a slight edge going to the silver eagles. Many junk silvers have been melted throughout the years, and it's getting harder and harder to find. Who remembers 1999 when people feared Y2K? There was a fear that computers and ATMs would not work. Economists gave many recommendations to prepare for the worst, including the use of junk silver. Many bought bags of junk silver with premiums as high as 50%. People were drawn to profit and scarcity. Huge quantities of pre-65 silver coins continue to be melted, resulting in shortening supply. This tells me that junk silver has huge potential and one should consider adding it to their silver stacking with all their silver eagles. I doubt this doomsday scenario may come with significant unemployment and no money in ATMs or banks, but if you fear this, throw a bunch of cash into your home lockers with your silver stacks. Remember that if this happens, society will eventually recover, so there is no need to have your stack last for decades. A more realistic scenario would be our dollar becoming worthless and silver becoming more and more valuable. Interestingly, 98% of U.S. money supplies in circulation is in the form of digital or electronic dollars. The next question you have is, you have all this junk silver. Silver is very high. Where do you sell them? You could sell them on eBay. It's guaranteed that people will bid at least spot. And even if you put it at no reserve, the main problem with eBay is the fees. They take a whopping 10%, and PayPal takes another 3%. Plus, you have to pack and ship, and it does take time. A trusted local dealer, that's probably a great choice. This has the advantage of being very convenient, as they are close by and open most of the time. You get instant cash in hand. You'll get a fair price and many numismatics to identify better dates and conditions. Coin shows are another alternative. There's lots of dealers there willing to buy your silver, and many do know numismatics. Disadvantages include limited availability. You may only have a few coin shows a year depending on where you're at, and there may be an entrance fee. Then you also have reputable online dealers like AppMex and Kitco. Advantages is that they are very transparent, and they can give you buy and sell prices. Again, you have to deal with shipping expenses and risk of loss. Also, if you see signs posted by the street saying cash for gold and silver, stay away unless you want to practically give away your hard-earned silver stack. The last thing I'd like to mention is cherry-picking some silver stacks if you have the opportunity. Pull out ones in better condition. Severely worn ones may lose some silver. Pick $50 if you get a chance, because again they have more silver. War nickels, they have 35% silver, but they are unattractive when they tarnish and less attractive to buyers. Also, 1965 to 1969 Kennedy halves have 40% silver, but it is of less demand, not as liquid, and a poorer investment. So pull out and save older type coins like Mercury dimes, Standing Liberty quarters, Walking halves, and even Franklin halves. Also, any barbers are worth holding on to. Some will be close to spot, while others you'll pay slightly more of a premium, but this is worth it. Save all these nice historic coins from the fire. These type of coins gave me a foundation in the beginnings of my early coin collecting years, and we can pass these to these rapidly decreasing quantities of nice coins to our kids or younger generation. So good luck with your silver stacking finds, which has huge potential due to its low cost of silver, limited availability, and history.